Namaskar, this is Dr. Dinesh Bhakkad, leader of Group B, created by our mentor Dr. Mangesh Wagmare sir for this faculty development program organized by HRDC, SPP University Pune and Department of Commerce and Research Center Pune. So, our group has created this e-content and now I am going to present. So, let us discuss the topic new tax regime and old tax slab rate as per Finance Act 2020. So, let us start with my presentation. Let me introduce you about the IT Act 1961. Income tax is one of the form of direct tax. It is the financial charge imposed by government on income and commodity and other activity. Government imposes two types of taxes, as we know, direct and indirect. So, this income tax comes under direct tax. This is the one of the major source of revenue for central government. The responsibility for collecting of this income tax vests to the central government. This tax is liable and collected under Income Tax Act 1961. As we all know about this Income Tax Act, now let us discuss about the Finance Act and how it amended. So, CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes, issues notification from time to time for proper administration of Income Tax Act. Every year a budget is presented before the Parliament by the Finance Minister. One of the important component of the budget is Finance Bill. The bill contains various amendments such as rate of income tax and other taxes. When the Finance Bill is approved by both the houses of Parliament and receive the assent of President, it becomes the Finance Act. So that income tax is a tax on total income of a person called assessee for the previous year relevant to assessment year at the rate prescribed in the relevant Finance Act. So, in this Income Tax Act, Finance Act is very much important. So, have a look into this Finance Act 2020. The Finance Bill 2020 was presented in the Indian Parliament on 1st February 2020. India's Parliament passed the Finance Bill as the Finance Act 2020. The new act received presidential assent on 27th March 2020. The act contained a number of tax related and other changes that affect assessee business firms from financial year 2020 to 21. It highlighted and introduced a new personal tax regime for individual taxpayer. However, option for this concessional tax regime came with a cost. It required the taxpayer to forgive certain specified deductions. So, this is the new tax regime introduced for this current financial year 2020-21 like this. So, up to 2,50,000 there is no taxation. From 2,50,000 to 5 lakh there is 5% slab rate, then 5 lakh to 7,50,000 10%, then next 2,50,000 15%, then next 20%, next 25%, and above 15 lakh it comes 30%. We all know there are different tax slab rates for different types of assessee, like up to 60 years there is a different slab rate, 60 to 80 years different slab rate, and more than 80 like most senior citizen person, they have different tax rate. But now this Finance Act in the history has given a completely new tax regime. Old tax regime is also there and new tax regime is also there. Assessee has given a chance under section 115 BAC to choose any one of this tax system as per his convenience or as per his benefit. So, let us look, this is our old tax slab rates. Up to 2,50,000 there is no taxation. From 2,50,000 to 5 lakh 5%, then 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%, and above 10 lakh 30% for below 60 year individual taxpayers. For 60 to 80, again up to 3 lakh is the limit, exempted limit, and for more than 80 years super senior citizen comes up to 5 lakh no taxation, exempted up to 5 lakh without taxation, like this. So these are the certain tax deduction which have assessee has to forgive, that is clause referred in section 10 as below. There are so many taxation, deduction, exemptions has to forgive by the assessee who is going to adopt this new tax regime. Clause 5 leave and travel concession, clause 13a house rent allowance, clause 14 special allowance, like clause 17, 32. There are so many deduction exemptions which are not going to avail under this new tax regime. However, deduction under section 2 of section 80 CCD, employers contribution to national pension scheme, is considerable under this new tax regime, and the major ATC and all deduction has assessee has to forgive. So our group has created a practical Excel based software. This is the first sheet of that software. I will demonstrate you of that software, and you can choose your appropriate tax slab or tax regime which will get beneficial for you. So this is our first sheet of Excel software, and this is the second which shows the result. In this particular case, number 1, no benefit in new tax regime, as earlier tax slab is good with less taxation. You can see that 7,725 taxation comes under old slab rate, and as per new slab rate it comes 48,000. So much higher than earlier tax slab rate. So in this particular case of assessee can opt old tax slab rate, means he did not require any changes regarding tax slab regime. So let us come with the practical part. See, this is our Excel software which our group has created in the left hand side, and on the right hand side you can see a government website. There you can also check whether which tax regime is good for you, old tax regime or new tax regime. See, I am talking about financial year 2020-21, and we have specially focused on salaried class of assessee only, because as we are all salaried assessee, that is why. For suppose any person, there are different cases. So I have opted here one case having 9 lakh as a gross salary, then 2,500 as profession tax paid, interest paid 2 lakh, housing principal paid 50,000, LIC 1 lakh, medical insurance, donation eligible, and contribution to NPS. We can change whatever it may be if you want. Suppose this is 1,50,000, we can change. So here is the result. Or suppose we know housing loan interest is eligible up to 2 lakh only, so we can put here 3 lakh, no problem. Okay, like this. See, this is the result. As we change here, the results come directly. Suppose we taken here 10 lakh. Okay, the results like this. Okay, see 10 lakh here, 50,000 in the old tax regime, 50,000 is eligible, earlier tax regime I called there, like this. And in this particular you can have 13,400 as a tax and 4% as a slab, means total tax is 13,916. And in this new tax regime you can that case can has the taxation of 66,300 including 4% cess. Okay, so let us check here. I am putting the amount. I am putting here directly 9,25,000 as a income, because in this particular government website page they did not provide any changes over there, and deductions, directly calculate all the deduction. So you can check 13,936, see here, and here is 66,300, you can check. And so old tax regime is good, as our software is also told old tax regime is good. And see, in this particular website we can see, we can change the case. I have some cases below, we can change like this. So I am going to copy this case, you can put whatever you want and it comes here. See, 11 lakh, no standard deduction, no contribution made. So we can put figures here. In this particular, go for new tax regime because it is less taxation. In the old tax regime, we can see the tax is more than 1 lakh and it is below 1 lakh. Okay, let's check here again, 11 lakh and deduction 20, all you have to calculate all your deductions. See, 98,800 as per new tax regime, and old tax regime you can check 1,12,320, like this. You can change as per your convenience, but as per the suggestion of our group member Mr. Vakil sir told us, if you having housing loan and you are investing some LIC, PPF or investment specified in section 80C, so go for old tax regime only, because old tax regime provide all deduction. You have to forgive the deductions in new tax regime. See, this is one more case I have taken here. I can copy this case and I can put here. So automatically result will came in our result sheet. See, like this. We can check from this. If anybody want this Excel sheet, I am providing the link of this Excel sheet in the description of this video, and also this government website. There is another government website calculator is there. I will also provide the link of that also, so you can check at your own. See, 7,50,000 is our income, and I have already calculated the deductions here, 3,27,500, like this. No taxation, because we know it is deductible under section 87A up to 12,500. So there is nil, and here is 39,000 likewise. Okay, so this is our software. Thank you. I am sincerely thankful to the faculty development program, our mentor Dr. Mangesh Wagmare sir, and all our group member for creating this e-content. Thank you very much.